drugs, and cash, all linked to that Mexican cartel uncovered in that Louisville neighborhood.
And federal agents say it was all happening in plain sight. The investigation started after a shooting on Lentz Avenue in February of 2024. 4 people were arrested in what investigators described as a cartel stash house. Dozens of guns and drugs were found. WLKY's DeAndrea Turner spoke to people who live nearby. She joins us live now in the Jacobs neighborhood. DeAndrea?
Hi, Vicki. Well, you can tell behind me, this is a family-oriented neighborhood. Plenty of kids playing outside. It's a safe area. But I spoke with the family who just moved into this stash house not even 2 weeks ago off camera. The woman tells me that she is so surprised that this was a stash house. And everyone else that I spoke with on this block, they were just as surprised. Guns going from Louisville to Mexico and drugs being funneled back into the country. Federal agents detailed an elaborate operation linked to the Mexican cartel.
The investigation revealed that this transnational criminal organization used an elaborate trafficking scheme in which firearms from Louisville were smuggled to Mexico, along with bulk currency. And in return, large quantities of narcotics were smuggled back to the Louisville area.
A shooting on Lentz Avenue in the Jacobs neighborhood in February 2024 started this investigation. Federal agents found the home packed with dozens of weapons, including guns tied to a 2022 homicide and a 2021 officer-involved shooting. David Burnett has lived in this neighborhood since 2019 and remembers that shooting.
I do remember seeing someone getting strolled out on a stretcher, but I had no idea if it was a medical thing or a shooting, because I honestly didn't hear any sounds or anything, but that's just crazy.
Federal agents say between June and August, hundreds of kilos of cocaine were trafficked from Mexico to Louisville in trap cars, vehicles with hidden compartments. These drugs were then distributed locally and the cash was sent back to Mexico. Since the investigation has began, law enforcement has seized 3 vehicles packed with either drugs or cash. It's believed the money was laundered through 3 local Elroy grocery stores.
The stores would process fraudulent transactions utilizing fake identifications in which these drug proceeds were laundered back to Mexico.
To date, this investigation has led to the seizure of 62 kilograms of cocaine, more than $700,000 in cash, and nearly 60 firearms.
It's kind of scary with, all this going on, and you don't know who lives in the neighborhood. You don't know what they have and what could have went down.
And Vic and Ricky, well, beyond those 4 people who were arrested last year, 3 additional people were arrested and 4 more people have been indicted on federal charges just last month.
Officials said that many of the guns were straw purchased. What does that mean?
Well, just to sum it up in a very simple terms, that means that they were purchased legally by people who could go buy guns and then given to people who could not purchase those guns legally. So maybe convicted felons who are not allowed to get those guns. That's how they got majority of these 60 guns. For now, in the Jacobs neighborhood, DeAndrea Turner, back to you guys in the studio.